safely away into his cart.
Okay, so Yuna is now T-posing. You have put her in the cart, so I don't have to worry about her.
Yes. She is on the recovery bench where Strife was also stationed.
Yeah, right. where Ezra was stationed last time.
Yep. Okay. And that's that. Last time you guys were here, you were in the Drunk Direwolf Tavern. You spoke with the Direwolf Echo, getting translated by the bartender. You guys were getting some information about this town. You got some information about the mines, that they might be cursed, and this weird pit that arrived not too long ago that people have been using as a place to either throw away some of their garbage or pushing people down that have been found guilty of heinous crimes.
Can I just annoy Dane for a second?
Sure. Go ahead.
Dane. So you know you paid for the translation?
Yeah.
I have tongues.
I also have speak with animals as a ritual.
Why? You know what? I'm not gonna ask.
Andy's canonically afraid of dogs. He's not gonna touch it and try to talk to it. He's gonna try to pretend it doesn't exist.
And Lenara is literally one of those people. If you don't ask, they won't say shit.
They were just having some food in the corner quite happily, like normal human food.
Normal human food.
Definitely not eating anyone. You know, I should probably ask, what are Lenara's pronouns?
Yeah, don't ask shape changes that. That gets complicated very, very fucking quickly.
Okay, so gender fluid. I'll just ask what pronouns they are performing at the moment. As soon as Baby realizes that she's a shapeshifter because he does not know this yet, except for the wings. Oh yeah, we did go into the hole last time, didn't we?
You guys went into, instead of staying at the hunting lodge, because there is no inn here. It's too small to have an inn at the moment. It might develop later on, but not at the moment. This is a working town. A lot of people don't come here to visit like that. So, you guys chose a tree, and you're in Georgie's home. You guys stay there for the night. You recover whatever spell slots and everything that you had before, unless there's something that you want to do before turning in for the night. But if no one decides anything, I'm going to say you slept, it's the next day.
Hopefully Bambi slept well. He did unearth a lot of baggage last session.
Aegis would dance in the commemorative wave for his god before going to sleep.
Okay. Because no one's coming in to say anything. You guys had a restful sleep.
Yes.
It's the next day. There are two things that you can explore. You can explore the mines, or you can explore the pit. Or you can just explore the town itself. I ain't stopping you. I ain't your mom.
Or are you?
I mean, I don't know if you want to look that closely.
She'll have too many eyes. Anyways, Aegis is all for exploring the haunted mine.
The haunted
everyone want to go to.
The pit was a sinkhole which appeared in the middle of town. I know last time we were talking about possibly going down there using several different combinations of fly, levitate, and go fuck yourself, fall off the edge.
Oh, right.
Pretty
That,
much,
we
yeah.
did plan that.
Yeah, you did.
And now,
Okay, let's jump down.
technically, since I'm gonna guess we have Yuna safely in the cart while we're gonna do this stuff, I think we may actually have enough spells related to that.
We had
maybe?
enough spells anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's daylight, so I guess let's go in the pit.
Yeah.
You guys want to?
Surround.
You guys want to jump in the pit?
We're
We'll
gonna
use
go
magic. We'll use magic to go down.
We're using our magic to jump down the pit.
All right,
Baby, let's fly like a bird.
surround
If
yourselves
I
around the pit.
remember- If I remember correctly, one person was getting the fly spell. 2 people were being carried by LSD. 1 person was being carried by me. I think that's everyone. 2.
Technically, I also have
3,
Slippers of Spider Comb, so I
5.
can also take him just walk down.
Okay, that's all 7.
Yep.
I can
Well,
count.
actually, no, yeah. Getting carried that way works better because ice covering in case, so yeah, that works.
Okay. So, you guys surround yourselves, surround against around the pit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm specifically not wearing armor at the moment.
Okay.
I'm carrying the armor,
Okay.
but I'm not wearing it because fucking class limitations.
Okay.
Banton shuffles up to you and says, "Would you like me to carry so you can do spell?"
It's fine. As long as I'm not wearing it, my wings don't try and poke into metal. It's fine. I can carry it.
He nods and sort of shuffles away.
Okay. Well, LSD transforms into a giant owl. Ne'er-do is going to turn into a giant eagle.
That was where we got the other part of the carry capacity from.
Yeah, that's where we got it.
Yep. And Georgie, can't. I don't think Georgie can transform. Hold on a moment.
He can't because we had the issue where he was falling above LSD and Lenara had to catch him.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. Yep, you were right.
Lenara just goes Rimuru mode and just has wings come out her back.
All right.
Bambi goes to the giant eagle.
Okay.
That was good, I guess.
There's my owl.
Wait,
Okay.
I forget. Georgie's a wizard, right?
Georgie's a sorcerer.
Oh, sorry, sorcerer. I was gonna say, if we have a wizard, one can actually have floating disc as well, but yeah.
All right, well, we're all accounted for, right?
Yeah.
No, wait, Aegis.
Oh, Aegis,
Indeed,
yeah.
we are. Hey. Aegis
I just
here.
grab Aegis by the back of his collar.
Ah!
Okay. Georgie gets on LSD. Does anyone what do we do with Yuna here?
Yuna's in the cart.
And she stays there?
Do
She's
you think we can
protecting
finish
it
this
from Bambi.
before? You think we can finish this before Moon gets back?
No.
Oh, okay, Bambi will carry Moon.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, if you're going down here, that's like, it may be the start of a dungeon crawl. Who knows?
We'll use her as an improvised weapon. It's
So,
fine.
Strife, you mentioned the floating disc, yeah?
Yeah.
It would actually be useless in this scenario.
Yeah, it would. Oh, rolling 3 for. Oh, right. Right.
You
Yeah,
have to
that's
move out. Whoever casts it has to move outside 20 feet, and then it moves.
Yeah.
It's basically we want a cart, but we can't be asked to get a cart.
Yeah. True. And there's also Featherfall too, but yeah.
Okay, so Bambi carries Yuna. He's a barbarian. He can do it.
Okay. So. Just getting myself some dice, that's all.
All good.
Uh-huh. I don't believe you.
Nothing to worry about.
So, you guys do your descent.
And it erupts into a volcano.
And we all die. It's a TPK. This was the plan.
That's interesting. Anyway,
Oh no.
so you go down further and further. You, so, like, because the size of this hole is huge. This is pretty big. As you are, floating, further and further down, some of you fly.
I imagine, like, everyone that has a natural fly speed at this point isn't even bothering flying. They're just
Yeah, they're not.
falling and waiting.
They're just. You guys are just kind of falling and waiting.
Like,
It's a
yeah, we'll start
base
actually flying at like 10 feet. It's fine.
I love the fact that we're really just pretty much doing a base jump down a goddamn pit.
Yep.
You know, if only we had a camera, we could probably get some cool flips and dips as we fall down to the hell.
Perception checks.
Alright.
Okay.
Is it a sound or a sight?
It is, for those of you who have dark vision. So,
That is what I was asking.
Yep.
Bambi has goggles of night.
I was about to say I don't have dark vision, then I looked in my vision section. I do have dark vision. I can read.
Aegis with a 15 in perception.
I think I do not have it.
Bambi nat one. He is scared of the
Well,
flying. He is
Well,
nervous.
thankfully, there is no such thing as a critical fail on skill checks. You just got a
Goggles
shit
of night.
roll.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so,
Roll that quick.
as you are falling further and further down, you feel like you're picking up speed. And you begin to think to yourself, how deep is this hole? Lenara and Aegis, you're looking down. And you do see the eventual bottom.
Guys, I think we hit turbo velocity,
And-
and there's a ground below.
Okay.
Elevator music really
Aegis,
dry.
when you say that, two of the birds, like, go into, like, gliding type of motion. And it's just to slow the descent. So those of you
Parachute.
on... Yeah, basically. And what do the rest of you do?
Well, some of us are on the birds. Most of us are on the birds. Boo! Actually rolled a decent perception, so I imagine he sees it.
Okay.
Look, Clonara's gonna wait a moment, keep going down at like the terminal velocity, pretending she hasn't seen it, and then stop.
All I see is darkness.
So,
Josh offers a prayer. It's
The
just
be-
going down.
so the best way that I can describe this, since you're holding on to Aegis, how are you holding on to him?
By my collar, apparently.
She's holding on to him properly.
Okay.
It was sort of just picked up by the back of the neck, and then like, okay,
Alright.
now I'll hold you.
So, when she finally, like, slows down, you feel like the G-force of gravity go all the way from up your chest all the way, BAM! Like down into your crotch. Because that's apparently what happens to those who are parachuting and stuff. It just goes right down there.
That's specifically because you're wearing a harness.
So I think it would be like where your chest is then.
Yes, because they've probably got the arms wrapped around the chest. So
Because that's alright.
Not sharp, but tug on like the upper arms.
Yeah. Either way, it was uncomfortable for a split moment.
Lenora then just drops him, but like 5 foot above the ground.
Okay, you fall into a pile of garbage.
Do I need to make a con save because of how rancid this is gonna be smelling down here?
It smells terrible. It smells terrible down here.
Dear gods.
Why did you drop me on the trash?
No need to make a Constitution saving throw yet. A lot of it, like, so finally down here. Gonna do this. Boop. As you are.
Imagine it's all in like a pile in the middle.
Yeah, it's all in a pile, in the middle. Like we're looking at like peelings of like rotten potatoes. Other nasty things.
People taking dumps over the edge.
Dead bodies.
Dead bodies.
Well, I was gonna fly to the edge where, you know, it's most likely gonna be solid ground because everything kind of falls into the middle as you tumbling down. And then start putting on her armor.
Okay. And before you, you look up, and given how long that you were falling, you could estimate, given the fact that you can no longer see the very top anymore, that you might be...
I think we might be more than 1,000 feet down.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hidden
If we
terminal
start
velocity.
encountering Drow, I think my mother's gonna be annoyed.
Wait, what now?
Nothing.
You look around and you see that this is more than just a pit. There are a couple of tunnels.
Oh boy.
Aegis is going to approach those tunnels.
Alright.
And
These tunnels are... Some of them are up to your height. A lot of them you have to crouch. They are small.
I would like to see what may have made these tunnels then.
Okay. Roll me a... I think this would be either an investigation or a survival. Give me an investigation, and if you roll high enough, you can roll me a survival. This is just...
Let's see how I do.
Yeah.
13.
A 13. From what you can see of what made these holes, it looks like a combination of... It looks like that something with claws made these holes. So roll me a survival to see if you can figure out what it is, specifically.
My old man powers is kicking in.
Okay, at 23.
Hold it. My old man powers kicked in.
Looking into the hole even further, you're like, huh, some of these look like that they're made out of, like, someone, like, dug them with, like, claws. And then you're looking a bit further, and it's just like, huh, looks like, maybe, like, even, like, a combination of shovels and, oh, huh. Looking further deeper, using your old man eyes via dark vision, you see that these tunnels look a little bit too put together to be an
Network.
animal. This seems too organized. You might be dealing with kobolds.
Kobolds. Or in some certain circumstances, could be ants with claws. Ugh. I'm gonna wager we might be dealing with some kobolds down here. Aegis will inform the party as he reapproaches them from the entrance of the tunnel.
Given how small these tunnels are, there's no way that LSD or even Neredu could fit through them. They're too small, so they change back. And
Bambi's gonna look at the bigger tunnels.
so when I say like bigger tunnels, like how tall are you, Bambi?
Ooh, he's a big boy. Let me check to be sure though. Yeah, he's 7'3".
Okay, yeah. The biggest of these tunnels look to be at least like 5 feet. So you're really crouching.
Aegis has to crouch at all the tunnels. Fuck.
They're small. They are.
Asher's the only one who might not have to.
Georgie's the only.
Hey.
Georgie's the only one that won't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Bambi's gonna be like on all fours this entire dungeon.
I'm gonna have to.
So,
get this right, man.
The biggest of the tunnels look to be 5 feet tall. So they're 5 feet tall. And we'll also assume maybe 5 feet wide. There's only 2 like that. All right.
Can Bambi examine them to see if they are made by possible kobolds or something else as well?
I mean, you can to see if you can get a better result than the 23. Sure.
Well, I mean, does it have the same markings as the ones that Aiden looked at?
Yes.
Okay.
This looks to be a network. The other 3 tunnels. So, you got 2 big ones that are 5 feet wide, 5 feet across. And you got 3 smaller tunnels that look to be around 3 feet tall.
Bambi would have to army crawl through those.
And it's very tight. I'd probably say, to make it easier for everyone, it's 3 feet tall, but 5 feet wide, maybe.
Bambi looks hopefully at the 5 feet tall ones.
A larger size and goes, the one time we don't have napalm. Okay. Which one do people want?
Wait, what?
I believe Lenara is asking which one do we want to explore first.
I think the best would be probably going through the biggest one we can go through.
Well, there's 2 of them. So, which one?
The left one.
Alright. So you're going down the left one. So...
Well, Aegis is suggesting that. What does everyone else say? Or do we have to go through them individually?
So excuse me for a moment as you guys are here. Let's start drawing. So this is a pit. We're gonna make this pit, since both birds could be down here and they're both fairly large. We're gonna make
form or their form.
So we're gonna make it this big. Unfortunately, Lenara's fat butt takes up too much room.
pH
Along
fat,
with
right?
yeah, pH fat. All right.
Honey.
I need a way to either like erase or well, you know what?
Just like color it a different
I'm
color
gonna-
or
I'm gonna color it a different color. So
just like put a line there like this is the. I was so fucking close.
you were right there. There's one, and the other big one. Ugh. The other big one is gonna be over on this side. And then the smaller ones. Got one right there. One right there. And one right here. And those are your smaller ones. So which big one do you go to? I need to grab the others. So here's a Georgie.
Well, maybe too big, but can drag on. There we go.
You're still too big. There we go.
I think Dane's picked that one. His
Yeah.
head's already for it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Lenara would actually step up and sort of happy soldier and go, let me make something go first.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to cast a spell Dancing Lights.
Good. Okay.
Very good.
And I'm specifically choosing the humanoid form.
Okay.
And then, because that's a concentration spell and this one isn't,
Okay.
I'm casting Prestidigitation.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Specifically for the illusionary sound of
Oh,
footsteps.
Of footsteps. I gotcha. All right.
And the Dancing Lights is going first.
Okay. So, how far can dancing lights go? Let's see.
120 feet.
120 feet. So, I'm going to say...
Not going to be that far from us, it's just going to be slightly in front of us.
I'm going to say as you have these dancing lights go, they go about 30 feet, just straight, until there's like a fork, like in the road.
Oh, boy.
She's not keeping them that far, well, she's not going to keep them that far in front, because one, they only cast 10-foot illumination, but second, it's designed to look like there's an extra member of the party, so if there is like an ambush, they hit that.
It's a pretend shield. Or a pretend meat shield.
It's
Yeah,
a shield,
yeah, that's basically what it is.
Pseudo shield.
So, for those of you
It's a
who can,
Karibo.
those of you who want to draw, go. Please draw a line like all the way over to here to like kind of like make a tunnel.
I'm adding in a second Lenara. Do you mind making her mini size?
I do not. Because what makes this place unique is that there is...
Is it randomly
No,
generated?
It is a randomly generated... It's randomly
That's
generated.
how the fucking pips show. They don't go sideways, they go down now.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh no, the little icons go down.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we
30
go.
feet
30 feet. Could
and 5
someone...
foot wide?
And 5 foot wide.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I even do this anymore. I haven't done it in so long.
Yeah. And the
Okay,
ones that are doubling in size, it's just to help visualize.
Can you
Over
measure
here,
that
right?
again? I'm gonna just like
Hmm?
Draw it again, Mocha.
just
Okay.
someone just a ruler again. 30 feet. Is anyone?
I'm doing... Oh. I thought I was showing it to others. There we go.
There we go. Oh, that works. perfectly.
That works perfectly before it splits off.
One with the no entry sign is the fake Lenara.
Okay. So far, no attention seems to be done. It seems no one's reacting towards your distraction.
Lenara just sort of motions to Aegis. After you, and your stupid hat, which might not even fit in the tunnel, but hey.
My hat will always fit in the tunnel with me. Just not on my head, unfortunately. As Aegis will slowly crouch,
That shit.
kind of bends his knees, and just kind of scrunches his way forward.
Yep, it is tight.
That's what she said.
Alright, so as you're there, from here, there is something, you see that it splits off. So, which way do you go? Are you using your dark vision to peek around? You get a bit of light from the dancing lights.
Yeah,
It is less than normal.
Yeah.
Fine.
But it's... Where did you go? Did you delete yourself off the face of the planet?
No.
Where are
Aegis
you?
has died. Next person in the tunnel.
Aegis fell down a trapdoor. Just fell down a trapdoor in the middle of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is.
He's hiding.
I will say
I'm trying to place myself here to look around.
I will say as you're walking through this tunnel, your feet does knock against like what looks to be like leftover like garbage that it could have either spilled into there or maybe it's being it's not the it's still gross but not gross as it could be. So just so that I have a line here and it's easy.
Lenara pauses for a second before looking at LSD and the wizard we have. I forget which one it is. And
No,
just
do.
goes, do either of you have the spell Mold Earth?
What the... Stop being a red line!
Is that aimed at me or the lines?
The lines! Stop being
Mocha,
red!
Mocha, your default color is red, unfortunately.
I know, I keep changing it to black.
No,
There you go.
No, I mean
Thank you.
your actual right next to your name.
Blue one? Okay. So,
If you change it to black, it'll default your color. For
going
things like that.
Aegis, going as far as
Feasibly possible.
going as far as 15 feet. You encounter a wall there that's possibly to another pathway.
All right, and looking down both paths.
Hold on a moment. Yeah, going further more down here. Yeah. Thank you. With a tilt. Thank you. Before it seems to split off. And then going further to here, to 20, around like 20, it goes down another path.
Alright.
Before you encounter a wall of some sort. Thank you. Alright.
Aegis will head this way.
You're heading that way? Okay.
And Boo asked a question to your spellcasters, Mocha.
Yeah, I need to remember what he said. I don't remember. Wait, you said, do you know...
Do either of them know Mold Earth?
I am going to...
It is a druid, sorcerer, and wizard spell. If I remember the spell
I'm
correctly.
pretty sure Ellis knows it, but I can check if... She does have Mold Earth. I would say that because you guys were planning on doing the mines today, and you made that clear, that she made that decision to have Mold Earth on her.
Laura sort of motions to the tunnel and goes, "Do you mind compacting the dirt so the tunnel is slightly bigger?"
And Ellis goes, "It is no problem."
Mostly for our larger friends.
Okay. And she...
And yes, there is a long pause there, like larger.
Yeah.
Friends?
So, how, you want her to make it taller and wider?
Specifically just taller.
Just taller. So she is going to make this taller. She is going to make this one in particular now, until otherwise, that one is going to be around 10 feet tall.
Oh, hallelujah!
It's a cantrip. You can sort of just curl on casting.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and she goes, "It is no problem."
As Lenara immediately goes, "You know, should we tell Aegis that we're making the tunnel bigger?"
I do not wish to shut down tunnels if we are dealing with kobolds. I'd rather not get surrounded in such tight quarters.
Yeah, that is perfectly fine. We shall not tell Aegis then. Let's go.
And Georgie goes, "Now," and he goes, now, hold. Now, he goes, hold on, I gotta get back into Georgie. Now hold on there. We can't just abandon him. Who wants to go after him to tell him before he gets too far?
No, we're not abandoning him. We're following after him. We're just making the tunnel bigger.
I shall go first to make things bigger, yes?
Bambi is going to follow behind her to watch her back.
Yeah.
If I remember the spell correctly, what's the range on that spell?
So the range
30 feet.
is 30 feet.
Lara's like, you don't actually have to go first.
Very well.
You can sort of go like second, third, fourth. Don't go last because they do.
No,
surround us.
I'm not going to go last. I either I go first or I go second, so I can keep up spell.
Bambi has his shield out, his +1 shield, and he like has it in front of him, and he says, "I'll protect you," and he looks determined.
I am
While you're saying that,
I am appreciative.
The mirror image. That's not dancing lights. Brain works. Goes after Aegis and sort of just. I imagine it's sort of like the wisps like unform and then reform on the other side.
I
and
guess
just sort of wave at him. And
I think my question is dancing lights something where you need to be able to see before letting it go down a certain path? Like, does it
spell description? No.
Okay then. Based on spell description? Okay then. So.
Yeah, it just says it has to be within 60 feet circle.
Alright. So who's the next... What's the order here? Who's the next one behind our dear, Okay. And we'll have, these two, and they'll be bringing Yuna with them. As Yuna is an intimidating presence. Remember, those of you who are stuck in the T-pose.
That's why she's covering the rear. Nothing's gonna jump us if we're there.
They get bonus intimidation.
They get bonus intimidation. What did I say before? Like bonus, like to 10, or something like that.
I say go for 10. That works.
Was it 10 or 5? What was the bonus to intimidation to that again?
I have no idea.
You know what?
I want to say 10. 10 sounds fun.
I'm gonna make it 5. They have a bonus intimidation of 5 because that's hilarious to me.
Still annoys me that intimidation. I don't know, it is charisma, but you can't use strength on it, which doesn't make sense. Fucking intimidation.
Anyway, Bambi, lead the way. I don't want to grab your character, so.
Okay, Bambi leads the way.
Okay.
Stay within range of LSD though, because he does not want to have to crawl.
Has Dane stopped, or is he turned around?
I believe he wanted to keep going, right? So, as you guys come to here,
Yes.
he's probably
He
out of...
has had a dancing light sort of appear in front of him or wave at him.
Alright. Hey, just before you go down the tunnel, you see a pair of, like, dancing lights just going, no, no, no. Basically to your face.
This Lenara's doing, I just know it.
Do you ignore it, or do you keep going? And keep going, or do you wait? Okay. So you're waiting. Okay. So. You guys round the corner, and you see that Aegis is down here. Aegis? This is where the tunnel gets, like... The tunnel here kind of, like, splits off into a weird Y.
Another Y?
Yeah, another Y. One is clearly smaller than the other.
Down the little one.
You want to go down the little one? You're going to have to be crawling.
I mean, that's fair. I'll crawl.
Okay.
I'll crawl.
So, I need someone to make a,
Yep,
please.
that's why I knew it was going down that way.
Can someone do that for me, please? Like, yeah, all the way down here.
That works.
I stepped away from my PC for a second, or I would.
Alright.
Also, I just realised, Lunara's trying to keep the party together, yet in all the party songs, it's always the rogue that fucks off.
And,
And the bard.
so I need someone to make a line all the way over here!
Yeah, I knew it. Oops,
Only one exception.
Okay.
Right here, you're gonna go down a bit.
Oh, okay. Let me fix that.
To here.
Over there.
Yeah. Small opening all the way down to here.
Like that?
Yep.
Oh my god.
So as soon as I get here, crawling, I'll see the fucking thing here, and I'm like, fucking hell. I'm gonna start back crawling, backing it up.
Yeah, you're
blindly.
basically you're backing up blindly. I want you to do a wisdom saving throw. Because this is... I don't know if Aegis has ever been in a confined space like this. I need to see if he has a panic attack.
Wouldn't that be more intelligence? Or...
No, panic attack has nothing to do with intelligence. I can tell you that, buddy.
Alright then. Wisdom save. 17.
Okay, you're able to take a deep breath. And even though it is quite snug, this tunnel, you are able to back up. You bump into the wall a bit right here, but you're able to angle yourself back to here until you are finally out and able to stand again.
Aegis goes ass first in danger.
No, he's going ass first back to Lenara, apparently.
Bambi, do you continue walking down to here until you see the butt of Aegis? The butt of all ages.
I mean, at that point, you don't see much. It's just cloak. I mean, it's just cloth.
And you do have to back up in this small, narrow tunnel. Who knows how I rode up?
Fair.
Bambi's gonna, I guess Bambi will go forward a little bit.
Okay.
So, just enough that, he probably does see Aegis backing out of the tunnel and probably does yelp a bit. And, no, wait, no, he hisses like a crocodile.
So...
It's less like a cat hiss.
I know. It's like a weird... It's a weird hiss.
Yeah.
Almost
What's the issue? And it's Aegis' ass.
Yeah, you stand up, Aegis, and at this point, you notice that the tunnel around you is starting to widen a bit, like make it a little bit taller so you're not as hunched over.
Huh.
Yeah, Bambi's gonna move a little closer so
Hopefully
that
it
way.
doesn't fall on my head.
Yeah, now it's 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Bambi.
Alright. You're choosing to go down this pathway?
I'm going down this pathway, yes.
Alright. Let us all... Maybe it's best to let dancing lights and phantom steps go down first, in case something pops out. Yes?
Roger that.
She looks over to you, Lenara.
My brain is so awake, I went searching for a spell called Phantom Steps.
Oh my...
It did sound like one you found, like, wait, this...
It did sound like a legit spell.
It really does.
Which was prestidigitation using...
We need to make this into a spell game.
You know what? I will make it into an actual spell.
Just a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. The cantrip is that you can make the sound of footsteps and footpaths.
To be fair, that's kind of stepping on both minor illusion and prestidigitation at the same time.
Perfect. Perfect.
But it also narrows the scope enough that it's, you know, enough to be
More spell stepping on each other's shoes. But yes, the dancing lights just flicker down the hallway.
All right.
She's
How
probably
deep are
made
we
it
going?
like 4'7", so like dwarf size, so it's just walking.
All right. As it goes down, all the way down to there. It opens up into a space.
Yay!
Square, circle?
circle. So
Kinda like that one
we're
shot
gonna
where
be
Holly
using
seems
we're gonna be
dissecting.
using a free hand
Okay.
on
Oh,
this.
It's a octocircle.
It's a shape.
Okay. Not that kind of shape.
Is it a dick? Did someone draw a dick?
Yeah.
Someone drew a dick.
And it wasn't Kage, because Kage's not here.
So we're gonna have it like that.
That's
And
very nice.
yeah, when it comes to here, y'all roll me perceptions.
Okay. Perception.
We need to catch up to it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll roll for when I get in the room, essentially.
Well, Bambi's well on his way. He's coming.
Check it, check it, check it, check, check, check.
True. We got 18, we got 15, we got 17, we got 16. We got 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah!
Some people may be making it with disadvantage.
Bambi has goggles of the night. Yay!
This is
That might
this
be
is this is for
Oh, okay.
hearing.
why. Oh, this is hearing? Okay.
This is hearing.
Then it's irrelevant.
Yep. Sorry, I should have specified.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So, Lenara, I need you to go where your girl's gonna be.
Mara?
Lenara, where's Lenara going to be?
Oh, he's eating.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So, as you make it to here, those of you who rolled, actually everyone gets to hear it. Hooray!
Oh boy.
You were listening. You overhear this what sounds to be like talking, but in a language that I believe that Azure and Bambi can understand, because you guys can speak Draconic, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Does anyone else speak Draconic?
I don't think Aegis understands Draconic.
Nara does
Nope,
have tongues,
I understand Draconic.
but- Oh, you do?
Okay,
Nice.
you do. Very good. Does anyone else speak Draconic before I say what I am going to say?
I just hear hisses.
You just hear a whole bunch of hisses. Okay, Ne'er-do understands it, so that's good to know. Does Georgie? Georgie does not. So, when Ne'er-do hears it, his ears kind of like twitch a bit. For those of you who understand Draconic, bah! What is that? You hear, you know, the way that I organize the slimes is by taste. Meh? I like to organize by size. No. 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 By taste. I am not tasting slimes. You are a coward. How could you?
Decibel system.
And you hear another voice go, "Bah, you are a coward. And you are unorganized! And the other goes, how dare you! It is my turn to organize these slimes, and I say organize by size! And this conversation is going back and forth.
They are literally arguing about organization.
I think we found the kobolds.
That we did.
Do you, I need to see whether or not if they, because I forgot that Lenara's thing is not only, like, light, but also sound, so I need to roll to see whether or not
I mean,
if
to
they
be fair,
hear it.
it's still casting a 10-foot fucking light source.
It
Even
is,
though it's
but
dim.
you don't know how deep they are in this room.
This is true.
It might just be echoey.
Yeah. Okay, as the light gets further, one goes, shh, 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 shh. Wait. And then it goes quiet.
I think it's safe to say they noticed the distraction.
Alright, have it run at them.
What was that?
Bernard, have it run at them. Although I don't know exactly where they are.
Yeah, that's helpful.
There's no need to be hasty. We can try diplomacy.
Lenara's gonna try and squeeze past, peek around the corner while being stealthy.
Okay.
Dandy will try to move aside for you as much as he can.
As will Aegis.
Right?
Kobolds have dark vision, don't they?
Yes, they do.
I presume we're in 60 feet.
You are...
Oh boy.
Okay, so put Lenara where you want to put her.
Would be like there.
Okay.
That's going to be moving down there.
Okay, that's going to be moving down there. So, I need to input a few things of what your character is seeing. So, give me a moment here. Because, again, all of this is... Okay, I need... jars. Okay.
Jars of dirt.
Can I please just take these jars and put them in my game? No? Okay, do I need to... You want me to buy... screw you. Okay. They apparently want me to buy them.
Premium, just use the free ones. And the web search is not maximize the web search part. They click the little plus sign, which is kind of annoying.
Okay. Because it is jars of... I just need... Good God, I just need a jar.
Just search alchemy and then put out the first, or potions. And then just put the first bunch of potion bottles you find out.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this. These are not in glass bottles. Gonna say that right now. They are not glass bottles. They look to be like wooden jars.
Okay.
Honestly, for a second then I thought that had like the red heart from Zelda in it, and I was like, when did we get health pickup?
Okay. Just give me a moment here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And then over here. So, I don't know how much more time you guys have. I just hope you're enjoying yourselves so far.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm enjoying myself.
Good.
I got
It's
30
half an
minutes.
hour. Yeah.
All right.
What is that?
You're not close enough for me to tell you.
Well, I mean, they were talking about slimes.
Yeah, but she's talking about the squares, I think.
I know. That's what I was also referring to.
Oh, little eel? I like eels, I think.
Those aren't eels, those are worms or snakes. Oh my god, that's actually gross. Could
Yeah,
be intestines.
Worms and
Maybe
snakes.
many ages.
Fuck you.
When did
Yeah,
they
you
sleep
think that
with
Aegis
ages?
would respect, like,
All
worms
right.
because they, like...
It's his origin story.
So, thank you for being patient with me as I continue with this freehand to
No problem.
to show the next possible thing, which is boop boop boop, and shoot it joop. You peek in there, and I need you to roll me like a perception visual wise. This
All of
helps.
us or just...
This helps you out. Just Lenara, because she's the one that's peeking out to look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, just so you know, if they're within 60 feet, this is normal. If they're not, this is a disadvantage, but they'd also have disadvantage on me.
Okay, so.
That's a 12. That was a
This-
4 on the
this
dice.
is-
Fuck you, dice. I've not rolled
rolls
a
4
5.
twice.
I've not
Okay.
rolled a 5 this session.
So, this room is technically as big as 60 feet. So, you look in, and you don't see them. Whatever was in here talking looks like they left. Coast is clear. Only thing that you see are these weird-looking ceramic jars and boxes. That looks like it's being in the process of organization.
The dancing light goes and peers in the top of one of the boxes.
I know it looks like that. It's like almost like a cage in the asset. It's a solid open top box. So it's wooden. You wouldn't be able to see unless you got over there.
But at least this way we can find out if it's a mimic, maybe.
Lenara is just making the dancing
The
lights.
light look in case someone's gonna attack it.
Okay, you look and nothing happens.
Okay. It sort of steps out a little bit more, looks around, turns around to face the party, and then waves as if to come in.
upon seeing that, Aegis will proceed forth. Like the dumb, like despite being the wise, the dumbass he is, he will approach.
Bambi gestures for Lenora to go first. He doesn't want to shove past her.
Okay. So, as you are in here, Aegis, these jars, I'm going to describe. I didn't describe them before, so I'm sorry. These ceramic jars, they are big. They look to be like...
They sound more like urns than jars.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe the size that makes sense. You know those big flower pots that hold, like, those mini trees?
Yes.
Yes.
They're basically that size? How
Okay.
big would they
30-gallon
be?
planters?
Maybe like 3 feet down or something? I'm not sure.
I'm gonna make them... You know what? They're like... They look to be like 4 feet tall. A big booty. Rounded. Or at least these ones are rounded. These ones appear to be more square. They're about 4 feet tall. And about the same size. Wide. 4 feet tall, 4 feet wide. With the exception of this one, which like thins out a bit at the top. Okay. So, I just need to write that note down. So, I said it was 4 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 feet wide. Those are the big ones. The other ones, which I didn't put down, are much smaller. Like, those look to be like a perfect, like, if I were to hold a potted plant, that's how big they would be. They're so tiny, there's no need to put them on the map.
Yeah, so you can hold them in your palm.
But these ones, you're gonna have to, like, use, like, a person to, like, move them. Like, a team.
I should also mention Bambi has his battle axe in his other hand.
Okay.
Because, again, he is paranoid, and he has a battle axe of warning.
A battle axe of warning. Okay. So. It's not going off.
That's good, but it does not help his paranoia.
Is there anything else that your characters are going to do?
Either one of Azur's works. He is going to investigate this one. Just like try to study this one here.
You're going to investigate this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So, they appear to be sealed on... They appear to be closed on the top. Do you open it?
Yes.
Alright. You open it. And Bambi?
Yeah?
That's when your axe goes off.
Alright. Well, we're immune to surprise. Well, I've got it.
So, you are.
No, the party is.
Okay. So, you open it, and out from this big old square jar, a gelatinous slime
Fucking call it.
rises out.
Slimes.
Rises out of it.
Oh wow, yeah. That's
Yeah.
great.
It's slow. You still have... I'm not gonna let you guys roll initiative yet,
Mhm.
because this thing is damn slow. So if you... What is Azur's reaction as this thing starts to kind of ooze out?
Can I quickly put the lid back on as it starts oozing out?
I need you to, I need you to do a reaction for me then to see if you can, put it back on properly.
Okay, what would
To
the
prevent it
reaction
from
be?
coming out. The reaction, I think, would be...
Is it
Sleight of
dex
hand?
for speed, or...
I think it's dexterity, so dexterity,
Okay.
please.
No, the dex. It's save, but it doesn't have any bonus, it's just the same thing as rolling straight dex.
Yeah.
18.
You put it on securely back in, and you just see, like, drips of slime coming out from this, interesting urn. And it bubbles, like...
Okay then. Kobolds are apparently harvesting living slime, for whatever reason.
Bambi nods and like clutches his axe and his shield.
Why were they sorting it by taste though? This seems... I'll never understand kobolds. You in danger, I told you. Weapon.
You know what? Your weapon of warning, the way that you know is definitely that your weapon goes, "You're in danger."
No, it just goes, I
That's why it's
told
not in
you.
Just,
Whenever you
I'm in
wake up, it
danger.
goes- whenever you,
Yeah.
It's whenever you wake up, it goes, you'll be in danger today. And then when it happens, it's like, I told you so.
Well, that's my curiosity sated on that matter, at least. I'm gonna assume the other containers have similarly inhabitants.
I mean, if it's like the slime cubes, it makes sense considering you cut like a section off, you stick it in a box, it grows on its own.
But what do you use it for?
Food.
Really? Interesting.
But you're not
Bambi
paying
nods
attention to like 2 inns ago. They were serving like slime. You like
Bambi
cook it
says-
on a fryer.
Slime bolognese. So slime
Slime.
gazpacho.
Slime can be a delicacy if you prepare it right.
And if
like
you don't, it eats you from the inside.
mushroom.
Exactly.
That is why I've not tried this meal before.
From the looks of it, I could tell from the light emanating from any points to the dancing lights, that was a red slime.
The dancing lights at this point is probably like stood
Dancing.
here dancing.
Literally.
Just spinning, dancing.
Anyway,
Are we
these
doing,
are
like chicken dance, Gangnam style. What we doing?
these are
Yeah, ballerina.
these are quite big in the back. I wonder if it's the same with these over here.
Just be careful.
Bambi looks panicked. No, not smart.
This is
Smart.
a lot of slime, though. I wonder how many are being fed by this.
With this many, it could be a colony on the rise.
It could
An
be.
entire kobold colony
Because if we-
underneath the colony right above us.
Because if we look, this whole cavern space doesn't look that it's being fully utilized yet.
True.
So odds are we're looking at a colony in the process of getting bigger.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it does not.
It depends on the kobold.
Kobolds, from what I recall, can be pretty good miners.
Mm.
They're sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes people like eating them.
Depends on their nature and
Maybe
how good they are at relations.
Maybe good underground cuisine brings tourism to the town?
I doubt that most people, if they learned what slimes eat, wouldn't want to eat a slime, especially considering the slimes here are literally eating dead bodies and shit.
Yeah, the pit
He
itself is
shows
not
that-
a nice entrance.
People eat nails.
People are finicky.
Georgie tries to look him, but realizes he's too short.
Georgie, please don't look him what is probably the barrel of shit.
Aegis will actually look into this one.
You look into that one? Okay, it
Yep.
is an open lid. You see wiggling red worms inside.
Huh, out of character, I was right.
Yeah, you were right. Those are wiggling red worms. Or at least in this box. How are you leaning in close to look?
No, he's looking at it from above using his dark vision.
Okay.
And with the light, it kind of helps to where he can see that it's the color red
Yep.
and not black and white worms.
One, like, you don't see that it has, like, any eyes, and it seems to register from your footsteps, because they're all, like, moving, like, almost, like, towards and pressing against the side of the box where you approached, and you see one, like, open up its mouth, and you just see, like, a row of teeth, and it going, ah!
Backing up and away.
Did you put the lid back on?
There's no lid.
There's an open lid.
No
There is
lid, it's
no lid.
open.
So yeah, we should probably figure out what the fuck we're doing down here.
Let's keep moving, I think.
And we can either keep moving, but it is a question of, well, are these kobolds, are we going to fight and destroy the colony, or are we planning on negotiating?
Probably.
Because I'm going to be very frank here. It is a sinkhole that appeared in the town, yes. We are deeper than I think I have ever been. Technically, we are invading their home. I don't think they've made any progress going up.
Yeah, it would probably be best to negotiate more than anything.
He's always good first. Forces are
I'm
backup.
I'm just asking because, like, all things considered.
Could negotiate. Maybe colony friends town.
Like, we don't even know if the mines and this is, like, necessarily connected. We just fell down a hole. So what do you all plan to do? Whatever you do, there do, Ellis and I will follow.
Say diplomacy first, if anything, because if things go wrong, escape is not gonna be the easiest thing.
No. Especially since this is their territory. And kobolds are well known for being very dedicated to their cause.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going with the diplomacy route, correct?
We're going diplomacy.
Alright?
Yeah.
Which way to go? I see there are two
The
pathways.
sound from dancing lights. Actually, no. Is it dancing lights? Which one of myself
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
failed? Okay, dancing lights fails.
Okay.
I've got tongues.
Alright.
And I say we go down just the southernmost passage to avoid looping back as much as we can.
Here?
As he's also just gonna cast this on himself preemptively in case things go wrong.
Alright.
Lenara, after casting that, just sort of says semi-loudly, but not shouting. Just not raising the voice, but increasing it slightly. Look, the kobolds obviously weren't expecting anyone to come from this direction because there wasn't actually any defences, and if you are starting a colony, you raise defences from what you know is the entrance, and they know that there is something up there because they've been dumping shit down the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, one, they're likely friendly, if not, they're incredibly stupid, even for kobold standards.
Or they just don't really understand what is being thrown down here, considering the fact that they are mostly scavengers and they have been looting from that pile.
There's dead bodies and stuff been thrown down that hole. They know there's at least a colony above them.
It is also a very, very big hole, so maybe they just don't think it's
Also-
a threat, really.
Everyone hears that in their native tongue.
Miss Lenara, you are quite talented.
When the fuck can you speak my language?
Solara just smiles and takes a sip.
Nerdu takes a sip out of his water skin and he goes, "It's tongues."
Spoil
Duffy.
sport.
And he looks at you and he just like shrugs and he goes, wizards mostly are.
And yet you're the ones that like doing magic tricks. I'm gonna move the...
He does finger crossbows and continues to drink.
You might use it for your prestidigitation if you keep casting that. You might as well leave the icon there.
Okay.
That's why I moved it to one side just for now, because there's no physical embodiment for the prestidigitation.
Or
Yeah.
where the footsteps are sounding from.
So,
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do to prepare before we finish for the night? Because the next section, I need to gather quite a few icons just to see what happens. So I need to prepare for either you guys are successful in your peaceful route, or is this a bloodbath?
Fair.
So,
That's understandable.
is there anything else that you guys want to do, or suggest to the NPCs of what you want them to do? Because remember, Georgie said, whatever you decide, we're going to follow.
Well, we already told them we want to be peaceful and make a deal. Bambi already suggested we try to have the kobold colony befriend the town so that they become allies.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm not going to repeat it in Bambi's voice because it's hard.
That's fine.
And I don't know how
Alright.
much of it you guys can understand when I talk like him.
No, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
Also,
And,
sorry if
Aegis-
Lenara broke us another trade agreement of any way, shape, or form. That is a trade agreement for every single campaign we've done in this session via one of my characters. Motherfucking hell. I'm just gonna go for it now.
Anyway, if that's all you guys want to do, I'm going to end it right here because I would like Moon to participate in this
Oh,
as
yeah,
best
definitely.
she can. That's another reason why I wanted to stop it early. That's why I rolled whether or not there was going to be a battle in that room or not. So,
Why is Kirik here? Oh.
I'm going to stop it now. Thank you for joining me for tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.